God of War Ragnarok, one of the more, what is this? This is like Sony's like biggest game of the year, and frankly, I'm very happy with it. I do have my issues, and that might be because of the way that the hardest difficulty does it. But yeah, I played God of War Ragnarok on Give Me God of War, and frankly, I think the biggest issue is just like some aspects of like the battle mechanics, mostly with the camera, and which gets very detrimental to my enjoyment. So like, the game has problems with a bunch of enemies on the screen, and that can be problematic when you're trying to deal with them because the camera's just so on your back. And it was an issue in the last game, so maybe next time do what some games do, which is like increase the distance for like how Batman Arkham Asylum did. Like, it would like scroll back when you start having a bunch of enemies on screen. Story wise, the game's fun, it's fine, it's great, I kind of like it. Not as like personal as like say as the last game, which was like a very simple story of a father and son, which is Kratos and Atreus, trying to do something for their dead spouse, mother, and you know, having things get thrown in their way. But I do feel it kind of did drag on. Like, Kratos and Atreus didn't really have the what's the term? Like, importance of getting the plot moving. It kind of felt like Freya and other characters moved it along, you know? Like, when Atreus is like when Atreus goes to Asgard, it's not really, like, he's kind of moving the plot, but it's really like, Odin comes in and then like, oh, find his mask, and it's like, that's the big plot point that then kind of throws everything into motion by the end, once we get to Ragnarok, and then Brock, you know, becomes the catalyst as well. I imagine I probably have like 20 more hours of game to go if I want to get the platinum. But again, I feel like it just drags for a bit because Sony Santa Monica did admit that this was like two games kind of mashed into one. I do kind of feel like they could have made a third, you know, just like split them up, just so we can have that. But I can understand why they didn't want to like be stuck on this trilogy for like what, 10 years at that point. I think they did a bang up job. Gameplay, yeah, like gameplay wise, it would be very hard to go back to the first one, just because of like quality of life and like all the neat mechanics that they introduced into this game. I do enjoy a lot of the characters, just to like see them. I like Freya. Freya's probably the standout for me. I really enjoyed that character, and then Brock and Sindri and the rest of the cast was like really fun just to like hang out with. So again, enjoyable, right? I really like Freya. I really do. She had a great arc in this game. I think by the end you can kind of tell that maybe they're gonna do like an Atreus game, kind of like with Uncharted Lost Legacy. I think I would probably play it. They would have to like expand on Atreus because I felt like his gameplay was kind of lackluster, because he's like a bow and arrow guy, who can do close combat, but like it wasn't as like established and like variety filled compared to Kratos. There's still so much to do in this game. Like, you're getting like so much value for it that's kind of insane to me, which is the problem of dragging on. So if you're like I had like moments in this game where I thought I would complete an area, which was like Vanaheim. Like, I did like all the initial area, and then once Brigger sacrificed himself afterwards, and then you gotta kind of go to like this one location, and then it expands Vanaheim even more, and then you start seeing the dragons in the expanded Vanaheim area. I was like, I kind of had like an existential crisis right there. It's like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, this game is so big. I'm gonna be stuck playing this game forever. And it's like, oh my god, how do I approach this? There's so much to do. What do? I don't want to be stuck playing this game forever. You know, like I want to play like other stuff. So like, and this is like it gave me the Fallout 3 problem, which was which is not like Fallout 3. Fallout 3 just gives you too much, right? It's like the Bethesda open world just gives you so much to do that it's like almost daunting. But I kind of had that moment in God of War Ragnarok. So, good job, Sony Santa Monica. You actually made me like question my existence on what I wanted to do in my life. So, yeah, that was a God of War Ragnarok. Fun game. Highly recommended. Even though it has problems, but you know, you can like treat the game in whatever way you want to play it with, like due to all the like accessibility, which I might check out. For those who are watching, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, follow on Twitter, follow on Twitch. I think that's it. Anyway, that's all you gotta say on the matter. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys later, next time. We'll play something else, probably watch some anime, or I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See ya!